my name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Makeup Monday for this week. I apologise for my voice. I'm getting over a cold, so you'll just have to bear with me. So today I'm going to make a bridge fold card using some retiring product, some online product, and some carrying over product. So covering all options there. So I shall flip to my craft desk and we can get started. There we go. Okay. So this is the card. Now I have delayed doing my video today because I've got my next door neighbour doing gardening and she's been hedging with a hedge trimmer. I've got the young guy next door using some power tool, and I've got my doggy barking. So I'm hoping I can get through it without any of those things happening today, like now. Okay, so this is the bridge fold card. It stands up like so, and this is what it looks like looking down on it. So it's a really simple fold. The only problem is this size that I've done doesn't fit into a normal envelope. You do need, and where have I put it? I've got it here somewhere. Excuse me. A 16 by 16 centimeter envelope. So that's just a fraction bigger than a 6 by 6 envelope. So when you, I'm going to have a coughing attack now. When you flatten the card down to put in an envelope, it does fit into that. So you do need some of these. And I used to get my square envelopes from a place in Tasmania, but I did a bit of Googling a minute ago and I couldn't see if they were still around. But Amazon have them. Amazon Australia has them, so I might have to place another order. So that's what it looks like. I think it's pretty cute and pretty makes a statement, I think. And it also is a good way of using up some designer series paper. So that's what we're going to be using. We're going to be using the Hues of Happiness designer series paper, and I did check on the inventory status report. It's not low inventory, it's still available, and it's 20% off. It's really beautiful paper. The stamp set is also retiring, so the whole thing's retiring. The stamp set's 30% off, and I don't know about the dies, whether the dies are discounted. Let me just see if I can find that out for you. Happiness Abound. But are the dies called that? I'm really glad they've made the dies the same. The same name as the stamp set, because that was just really confusing. Let me just see. I should be able to recognize the die quickly enough, hopefully. Maybe not. No, that's not it. How funny. How come I can't find these dies? Well, you'll have to leave that one with me and see if I can find it and let you know. I mean, it's all retiring, but I'm just trying to see if the dies have been discounted. Discounted. No, I can't see them in here, so I'll have to look that up for you. But the stamp set is 30% off, and I'll have to find out about the dies because I don't know. But the paper itself is just stunning. Love it. Okay, the other thing that we're going to be using, let me just pop that into my bag, is the Go-To Greeting stamp set, one of my favourite ones, and that is carrying over into the next annual catalogue. And the online exclusive product that we are using are the Elegant Border dies. They're not in any catalogue, they're just in the online store, and they're 4 dies that cut out like so, and they're just beautiful. I love them. Love, love, love them. Okay, so I have done all my cutting out. For fear of getting stuck halfway through with a coughing attack. And now my doggy's gone outside to have a little bark. Okay, so this is the card, so I shall try and place that there. Now before I do that, let's put out what we need. Okay, so you just need half a piece of A4 cardstock. So it's just a normal piece cut in half, so it's 21 centimeters by 14.9. And it's, you can't really see here because it's white and it's hard. It's scored at 3 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 15 centimeters, and 18 centimeters. So that's your card base. Just half a piece of A4 cardstock, scored at 3, 6, 15, and 18 centimeters. Then I've got a piece of the beautiful Designer Series paper, and that's 8.5 centimeters by 14.4 centimeters. Just need one of those. Just double checking my microphone is working. I don't want to get through and find that that didn't work, and then I have to redo it again. That's happened before. Okay, so these little side panels, you need 4 of them. Now I've done 4 in Designer Series paper. No, sorry, I've done 2 of them in Designer Series paper, and they're 2.5 centimeters by 14.4, and I've done 2 in basic white cardstock, 2.5 centimeters by 14.4, so you need 4 the same size in total. And I forgot to tell you I was using the Quatrefoil embossing folder, which is in the annual catalogue, and I do believe it's carrying over because I haven't marked it saying it's not. So I'm pretty sure, 99% sure it's carrying over. So, and I've just embossed these white pieces with that Quatrefoil embossing folder. Okay, so that's 4 pieces, 2.5 centimeters by 14.4. Oh dear. You need another piece of basic white cardstock, 5 centimeters by 15 centimeters, and I've already run the Elegant Border die, that this one. You could use any of them, but I've used that one, which is that one. I've already done that die cut for us, so we don't have to worry too much. But that's how big my piece of cardstock was, 5 centimeters by 15 centimeters. And then on the back card, I've just layered it up with a contrasting piece of cardstock, 8.5 centimeters by 14.4, and a piece of basic white to layer over the top, 8 centimeters by 13.9. So this color depends on the Designer Series paper that you're using. So this one I've used Melon Mumbo because I had the pink flowers, and there was, you know, Melon Mumbo featured in the Designer Series paper. Okay, and I've just got some little die cut flowers and leaves from the paper. So the only stamping on this card is the sentiment. So it's a pretty simple card, really. Okay, so let's move everything to one side and we can start layering things up. Honestly, I thought I was getting better, but it seems to have come back on me again, and I'm not happy. Okay, so we're going to score our 6 centimeter score line in, fold that in, and the 3 centimeter one fold out on both ends. So 6 centimeters score line fold in, and the 3 centimeter one fold out. If you do it the wrong way, it doesn't really matter, but that gives you your basic card. Pretty easy. Okay, so now I'm going to get my piece of Designer Series paper, and my glue. I hope everyone's had a nice, or having a nice Easter weekend. As is very, very quiet. The newlyweds are still in Fiji. They come home tomorrow. So they land, I think, at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And yeah, my son's been busy up in Newcastle. He's always a busy boy. And I'm just working out. I might do the purple or the fresh freesia facing in, or will I do it facing out? Now the lady next door is filling up like a bucket. Honestly, I can't win. I'm going to do it actually that way because I think that's a little bit more contrast. I like that. Yeah, so Matt's busy. He went down to Melbourne last weekend for the Formula One, so I guess he's not wanting to go anywhere this weekend. And also the gym was open Friday morning, Saturday morning, and tomorrow morning. So he hasn't really had 4 full days off. That's what I tell myself anyway. And there we go. So I'll put that. So it's just a matter of putting your panels, your layers together. Get rid of that sticky there. Now I've just got to think. I might layer up my back panel now. Have it ready. It's a really simple card actually. Especially when it's all cut out, ready to go. So I did have a look at the inventory status report, as I said, and a lot of the re-inkers of the retiring colours and the in colours have already sold out. The Stamparatus has sold out. That's not surprising. But it doesn't look like there's anything sort of major, like, when I say major, none of the bundles have sold out from what I could see. So there are things that are up to 60% discounted, and you know, if you want a bargain, it's a good way to get things. Now, I need to stamp my sentiment. I'll put that up there. Now this one, I didn't sort of center it very well, which was a bit disappointing. But I think I've worked out a better way of doing it. And what colour will I use for my sentiment? I was going to use a sentiment from the Hues of the Happiness Abounds bundle, but I just felt like it was a little bit, oh maybe I will, I felt like it was a little bit small, but maybe not. What's this one say? I mean, that certainly fills up the space, but that's okay. We don't need to fill up the space. That says congratulations. We don't want congratulations. What's this one say? Sending many thanks for all you do. No, we don't want that. I think that happy birthday might actually work. So I could use my go-to. I could use my smaller happy birthday. Let me look. Such a big decision, isn't it? Yes, actually, I think that fills up the space a bit better. I think I will. This is a little bit too skinny. You could use it, but I'm opting not to. So I'm going to use this one. And I think I might get my gorgeous grape out. Now, on the back of Designer Series paper, you always have a list of all the colours that have been used in the paper. Yes, Gorgeous Grape is one of them. And Fresh Freesia. But I think I'll go with Gorgeous Grape because that's a bit bold. And I do want to just double check. This is my old sheet. I want to check I've got it mounted straight. So let me just, well, that wasn't very straight. Let me just try again. That looks like I've got to kick it down a little bit. Sorry guys, but not put down too much. Okay, I'll just bring this down a little bit so I can see it, see what I'm doing. And then maybe my head won't come in. One can hope, hey? That looks good. That's now a Regal. Gorgeous Grape. That was a bold, but it's going to go into the Regal family. Okay, let's bring this back in. Now, because this sentiment's not as big as this one, I think I'll be safe. Okay, now you could put your embossed panels on first and this over the top. I have done it the other way round and I quite like that. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to put it, and this is the easiest way, fold one side in and then it meets up across. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on either end of this bridge, just 2.5 centimeters worth. And then I'm going to use my grid paper to line up where I want to place it, because I want to put it up a little bit, and then I can measure across and make sure it's lined up on that side as well. And I can move it into place because I've used the glue. Hope my head didn't come in. I don't think it did. So I guess the only tricky bit is make sure you're getting your sentiments centered. Now, I was going to do that and show you how to center it, but I forgot. I just went for it. So luckily it's actually centered. I'm winging it. Okay, so now I'm going to put my glue on the back of my embossed piece. Now there are some price increases in the new catalogue, and the one that I'm not shocked but distressed is too harsh a word, is Tombow. Tombow is currently $7 for a bottle. It's going up to $9.50. So if you want any Tombow glue at the $7 price bracket, you need to purchase it before the 2nd of May. And it is actually cheaper, even the $9.50 one. Let me just Google it. I did do this the other day for Spotlight, but I want to double check that I wasn't. Okay, so Tombow in Spotlight is $13. So even at our increased price of $9.50, it's still a lot cheaper than Spotlight. So, but if you use it a lot like me, you might want to order a few of them before the new catalogue comes out. Okay, so I'm going to put this down on the top as well, just making sure, oh sorry, mate came in, I saw it. Making sure I've got the borders everywhere I need them to be. There we go. And that's our cards starting to come together. It's nice, isn't it? Now this is just cut out from the paper, as I said. And I'm going to, I could put, no, I'll go with the same way I did it last time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this little stem off from the paper one. I'm just going to cut that off because we don't need it. There we go. And I will put that there, and I'm going to put this leaf coming out. Or we could do it. I'm just positioning at the moment. I think that looks stuck to my finger. I think that looks alright. So I'll just get a dimensional or two, or just one. So you can see how, with a bit of pre-cutting, a card can come together quite simply. Hopefully we'll have another nice day today, or Monday. We've had a couple of nice days over Easter. Easter's normally always wet. You know, the people who go camping, they always get drowned. But besides Friday, this Easter's been quite pleasant. We went and walked along the beach yesterday with our little Rosie, and that was really nice. I just needed to get out of the house. I'm just making sure that's where I want it. And then this one is gonna go, I think, I'm not sure about this one. Where can I put it? Maybe like that. There we go. Okay, so then we've got our back panel to do. So this is where you can write. Okay, just turn it over. There we go. Okay, so that's where you can write your sentiment or your message to your person you're giving it to. Now let's see. Oh, we need bling. Bling, bling, bling. What did I do with it? Here it is. Now, strangely enough, the glossy dots that go with this suite aren't retiring. They're carrying over. Go figure. So, that's an interesting situation, but they're nice. I like them. Okay, so we might stick one down here. One up here. Whoops. One up here. And what about one in the middle in here somewhere? Like I've done in this one, I've put one in there. Maybe over here. Over that little leaf. There we go. So, that's it. So that's our Makeup Monday for today. It's called a bridge fold card, and I've used the Elegant Border dies, the Go-To Greeting stamp set, and the Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper, and the Quatrefoil. So they stand like so. They fit into a 16 by 16 centimeter card. Envelope, sorry. Let me just grab Is that good inches? Yes, it has. So it's actually 6 1/4 inch envelope. So it's 6 1/4 inch envelope. That's what it fits into. And they lie flat to post. So I don't know whether this size envelope costs more in postage. It possibly does. But yeah, so that's our bridge fold card for today. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will hopefully have not a croaky voice on Wednesday when I try to do my Facebook Live. And enjoy the rest of your... No, hang on. I keep forgetting I can do this. There we go. Enjoy the rest of your long weekend. And I hope to see you Wednesday evening at 7:30 for my Facebook Live. Bye for now.